world. I am extremely happy that you stumbled upon my channel. Welcome. Disclaimer, I've never done this before. I've never put myself out like this or shot a video, so obviously I have no idea what I'm doing. But you know what? We're starting at the bottom, so there's nowhere to go but up. When you're first deciding to create a channel, you have to decide what you're going to make that very first video about. Do you open up a box of vegan goodies? Do you share a vegan recipe? And I just decided that what I wanted to do, because I love to talk to people, is just to introduce myself to you. I am a teacher by trade. I was teaching up until the pandemic, but because of some health issues that we'll talk about in the later video, I'm not able to do that work right now. So I thought, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to get on here and I'm going to talk about something that I love, and that's being vegan. My journey to be vegan didn't start until I was actually 45 years old. I'm 57 now, so I've been vegan for a while. My journey, I was raised in the South. No doubt you might have caught a little bit of that twang I have. I am the daughter of a meat packer, so to say that meat was important in my family is an understatement. We had meat at every single meal. I remember that my dad's favorite breakfast involved steak. Unfortunately, by the time I was 17, my dad passed away in his early 50s, and by that time he'd had triple bypass surgery and he had lung cancer. My mom had also had her first heart attack when she was in her late 40s, early 50s. So now I'm finding myself at 45 years old. I am really thinking, what am I going to do to change my health? I've been going through a lot of changes. Previously, I had weighed at my highest 320 pounds. I was in a very, very unhappy marriage. I was in an unhappy and unhealthy place in my life. I was on lots of medication for anxiety and depression and for physical problems that came from being the size that I was. My daughter had become vegan at the time, and I was learning more about it through her. And so I decided to take a look at it for myself. Now, at that time, I was in college and I had gotten a hold of a nutrition class, which totally blew my mind. At 45, I did not know how important food was to us. For everything that makes us develop, from our eyes, our hearts, everything revolves around food. But I did know, back when I weighed 320 pounds, the effect food was having on me mentally, and the highs and the lows, and when I had a lot of sugar, what it would make me do, and a lot of caffeine, and it just opened my world to a whole new world. And I would further go on and become, get my bachelor's degree in holistic nutrition. At first, I went vegan purely because I knew that if I wasn't taking in cholesterol, it could not get my heart into trouble. Very shortly thereafter, it was strictly for the animals, about the animals, because at 45 I already had all my thoughts on what was right and what was wrong. And all my life living in the South, I passed by trucks that were full of pigs and I didn't think anything of it. And now when that same thing happens to me, I nearly cry, and I have to look away because I can't stand, because now I know what is involved with what happens to animals, and I could never go back to being like I was. So take this from what I'm telling you, and know that you are never too old. It's never too late to change. If you have people you love that you think they will never respond to being vegan or changing, don't ever really don't give up on people, because you never know what's going to change people. Now, going forward with the channel, I really do want to have some vegan recipes and open up vegan goodies for you to see. And if there are new things you want me to try, put it in the comments below. And because we're starting with a brand new channel, we get to decide the route that we want this channel to take. Eventually, when the pandemic situation calms down and opens up for me where I can physically do some things, I want to go around to some vegan restaurants and share that experience with you. There are some sanctuaries near where I live that are near and dear to my heart that have the most amazing people involved in them. And I want to take a camera and I want to take you on a tour and let you see the wonderful work that they're doing. But above all else, I want this to be a place where you can come and feel safe. It's not going to be about hate and arguing back and forth, because to me that's very counterproductive. This has been a tough year for everyone. I don't know a single person who has not been affected by what's going on in the country right now. So when you come here, I want it to be that place that for just a few minutes you can just see something. I want to laugh a lot on this channel. I'll probably do some goofy things. My children will probably disown me. It's okay. It's all relative if it helps us for a few minutes just to feel better. So again, thank you for your time. I know that that's the most important thing you can give me. Please like and subscribe if from this brief little synopsis you think this might be a channel you'll enjoy. Fingers crossed, everybody, that I get better with each and every video. I appreciate you so much. Please remember to always be good to yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.